Hello and welcome back to my channel. I do want to go ahead and start off this video, much like I did my last one if you did not see that one, letting you guys know that I do understand some of my videos are having audio issues. Please don't put that down in the comments. I am very well aware of these issues. I'm trying to fix it. And the only way I can fix it is by filming more videos. I am using a brand new computer, so it may be a setting on here that I don't have set right. I did test before filming this video, and I am hoping that I actually have things set up properly so that there is no echo, the voice isn't dropping, or any of the other plethora of issues that I have had since starting this channel. So with that said, hello, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I have another Girls with Sabers haul. Yes, they put out more merch, and my wallet, I swear, of its own accord, it opened up, my credit card flew out, and made the purchase for me. I swear that's how it happened. No, I'm kidding. I actually did it myself. And a lot of this stuff, unfortunately, as of the filming of this episode, will not be available, as it was limited edition merch that was only available for the St. Patrick's Day week. And so the logo is no longer available. I lost my words there for a second. That was not the audio, that was actually happening. So yeah, some of this will not be available, but there are certain that were in this order that are of other designs that I do have, and you can see my other haul videos. I will go ahead and list a playlist up above of all of my other haul videos. I am hoping that I am noting this one as number 5 correctly. It should be number 5. I 4 already, but I could miscounting. I've done so many of them that I may be losing my mind, which could be very possible because I do work in the coding field of the medical industry. It is kind of a prerequisite to be slightly nutty in order to work in this field. I can attest to that because me and my mother both do it. So yeah, we are both living proof of that. So let's go ahead and get right on into everything. Now, I do have to say part of the reason why this is so late, I am filming this almost a month after purchasing the items, is because one box, it legitimately took two weeks to get to me after it was shipped out. And it was not TeePublic's fault. It was actually the fault of the U.S. Postal Service. Now, I do understand that we are currently going through a national crisis, but seriously, this box went on a journey. This box, when I was tracking it, I swear I had this mental image in my head of the items jumping out of the box and commandeering the truck they were on. Because this is something I dealt with in the past, where packages will go from Georgia, go right past Illinois, somehow end up in Las Vegas, and then somehow end up in Pennsylvania before getting to me. And I am in a very big collectors group, and we always say that when a package does that, because these are used toys, that they are getting to a collector, and so it is, to us, we are imagining these things hop boxes and taking a last joyride before they end up, because once a collector gets a hold of them, they're not going to let that collection go unless they're no longer collecting, or dire straits. So, and that is actually going to be the same thing with all of this merch. I will never get rid of it. So let us start with the first problem child. Now let me put it to you this way. This box went, where did it go? It went from Georgia. And as I said, I'm in Illinois. Okay, actually, I do actually have my P.O. box address on here, so I can show you guys. This is Illinois. This box somehow ended up in the hot zone. Now, what do I mean by the hot zone? That is within the medical community, talking about, of course, New York at this time during the virus. New York is considered the hot zone by those of us in the medical field, as that is currently the state with the highest rate of having this virus. So it ended up in New York, then it ended up in New Jersey, which is a secondary hot zone. So yeah, it was just all over the place and nowhere near me. I actually had to contact TeePublic and ask them what the heck is going on here. Why did this box go to New York? That is nowhere near me. I can understand the package going to maybe Indiana or Wisconsin or one of the other states that are around me. That's what has happened with packages before. But never have I had any of these packages go so far out of its way not to get to me. So, yeah. So that is my little story for today. Some paper. Get that out of the way. I think this is my... Oh yeah, this is my packing slip. I do like how it's all nicely packaged in here. So at least I know it's not broken on its very, very long journey to get to me. And I don't know which one of these is which item. I think this one is new. This one may be the new design. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, come on, get out. Out of the package, I say. Now, the reason why. Now, the new design was done by Sabers. And she did do this design because she is Irish. And this is actually the new design. And you can tell by the design that she is very much Irish, not just because it is green, but because of the symbol itself. Okay, now if you don't recognize what this symbol is, this is an Irish symbol. It is the symbol. I am probably pronouncing that very much incorrectly. Now, what is that symbol? Basically, it is most often in a ring form or even a pendant form. It is two hands that are gripping a heart crown on top of it. And if it is in ring form, wearing it one of two ways. One way states friendship, another way states love. And this is given from one person to another. So it can mean friendship and it can mean love all at the same time, depending upon how you see the symbol. It's been a while since I've worn one of these, and I can't remember which way is which. I believe if the crown is up, it's more of a friendship ring. If the point of the heart is up, it is a ring from someone you love. I believe that is the way it goes. Not sure. You can definitely correct me down in the comment section. But this, of course, is Ray's hand. And of course, right here, I'm going to say this is Ben Solo's hand. This is not Kylo Ren's hand. This is Ben Solo all the way, because he does have his glove off, and in her eyes, that is Ben Solo. And if you do notice, you also have the red string of fate going around both of their wrists. I do have other items, you can better see this, but I love this design. This design is just, I saw this design drop, and as I said, my wallet opened up and a credit card just jumped out and made the purchase for me. It knew that it had enough money on it and said, here, we're getting this. I do not care. Boom, it's ours. Kind of like, yeah, on Sweet Pea. Yeah, we're missing out on something else. So let me put that back in the protective sleeve. And put that back in the box. Now, this mug I actually already have. But if you do watch, I believe it is the second haul video, or it may be the third one. I think it's the third one where I shared this new design with you guys. And I had said I'd gotten this design and I purchased too hastily because I'd gotten it and it was a pre-production design. So you may have already seen this design on a different mug. Now, what is the difference between this one and the other one? I do not have the other one with me right now. That one I did put in storage, so that, because I am in the process of packing certain things up to get ready for a move, so I did have to put it into storage. What is the difference between this mug and that one? This mug is very much in the same category design-wise as the Ben Solo Lives mug, where it does have, just like on this one that I just opened, it does have a gray background surrounding the photograph. And this one does not have that light gray background. This one is completely white. Now, why get this one when I already have one of these? Well, because technically this is a different design, because it does not have the block of gray going around it. So I just wanted to show you guys what this is actually supposed to look like. And I actually like both of them. On this one, it is very much, hey, I'm Kylo. I'm just here chilling with my cat. His name's Milo. I just happen to take my name. I just happen to match our names together. That was not, just by accident. That was cool. I just did that. And yeah, I got this one because I didn't want what would be normal for everybody else, along with what I'm considering my special edition copy of this mug. So yeah. So this is what you typically would get. The other one is not. But I will still like that one and use that. Probably use that one as well. So that was the Problem Child package. First, I did get stickers. I just can't help myself. I love stickers. I said I have a brand new laptop. And guess what is going to be all over this laptop? Yep, it's going to be these stickers. So I'm only going to pull out one sheet. And here you can better see the symbol. You can better see the red string of fate that goes around both wrists. I just love this design. It is just, it's taking a classic design and putting it within the Raylo community, and it works. It so very much works. Because, yeah, basically, she did end up with Ben. Only for like about 3 seconds on screen. I hate that part. She only had 3 seconds with him. He didn't even say anything. The only words were ow. But I gotten over that. I figured out why they did that, and it's because Adam Driver's voice was the voice of Kylo Ren, not really Ben Solo. I can see Ben Solo having a very softer voice, and I just see Adam Driver's voice as the voice of Ben Solo. Not Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, that's it. So, that's my theory behind why they did it. Many people disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't mind. I don't care. That's just my theory. So that is this. I do actually have something special I am going to open up at the end of this. Now, here comes the rest of the stuff. Now, mind you, this is exactly how I picked it up when I picked it up from my P.O. box. Mind you, there were several other packages in here when I picked it up. But yeah, I legitimately picked everything up in a bag. And this actually brought me back. And I actually told them this in the store. That this actually reminded me of one Christmas time when I was getting so many packages. I mean, I was getting packages daily. And it wasn't just one package. It was like 2 to 5 packages a day. And one day I got like 20 some odd packages in one day. I think after a while the post office just said, okay, you know what, just take a plastic bin, stick her name on it. If anything comes up with that name on it, just chuck it into this box. Because I got a U.S. Postal Service bin delivered to my house. And it was shoved in my door. Kind of like, here, just take the box. But there is no way that we could stack all these envelopes, all these boxes up and just take the box. Here you go. Free box. And this actually reminded me of that because there were so many packages, and I knew there were going to be so many packages there, and I was thinking, how am I going to carry all this stuff to my car? And yeah, they answered that for me. So I actually don't want to open up those 2 packages yet. I don't think I'm going to open this one first. So let me just rip this puppy open. Yes, this is what I thought it was. Hooray! got another sticker, another T Public sticker. I feel so happy. I swear, I think it's like they just think, oh my god, she's ordered so much from us. Just start giving her free stickers. For the love of God, give her something for free. She supports these people. Let's give her a sticker for her efforts. And so, yes, of course, I had to get wearable merch. And I do love how this one looks. The crown is a little bit dulled out, but I do like that. And on here, you can definitely see the red threads a lot better on both sides. So I will actually be wearing this weekend. Definitely the t-shirt. I'm not too sure about the other item, which you already know what it is. I had to do it. I got the matching hoodie. Myself with this, with the getting the hoodie and the t-shirt, simply because I will wear the t-shirt and then the hoodie over it versus a jacket. So I would rather have them match completely. The only ones that don't match completely are the white t-shirts from the very first haul. That was because this is the lightest I will go in a hoodie. I will not get pure white because I know me, something will happen. And I will get a permanent stain on it, and you'll be able to tell it's there, and I won't be able to get it out because you can't. I do not wash these things in other than cold water. But yeah, I just got the color suggested to get. You could get these in various colors, but I knew that other colorways have washed something out. If I would have gotten black, it would have taken out arm. If I would have gotten red, the heart would have been basically muted out. So yeah, I do like this colorway of gray. It's perfect. So yay. So I will go ahead and wash these tonight. Now I know this is kind of a little insane. I will be actually spending the Easter holiday with my uncle, which means yes, I am traveling, but it's only 45 minutes, and I hardly ever go out. So I am not afraid to do it because I hardly go out. I was only going out for physical therapy for my right shoulder. And my orthopedic has actually pulled me off of physical therapy for about a month because my shoulder has, my range of motion is good, but it's just the strength that I'm still having a problem with. So I'm still working on that. So he would rather me work on that on my own, which is completely fine. There is a certain point when you are doing physical, yeah, you do have to kind of pull back and assess. Is doing this here doing more harm? Good. And that can actually happen. Plus, also, there is an issue that we did finally find after several years of trying to figure out why, after having surgery, is my left knee still killing me. We finally figured out the answer, which I already knew the answer to. So, So that's another issue that we have to take into account. And of course, despite the fact that I will probably never use these notebooks, I will definitely not use this one because I cannot get a replacement of this one. I got the notebook. I did get this one, despite the fact that, as I said, I will probably never use this one. I could have actually gotten the regular bound one, but I'm so used to getting these in the roll that I just got this one. I may get one of the other designs in the completely bound one. I should have did it with this one. But I didn't think about it. But yeah, this one will definitely probably never be used because I can't replace it once it is used up. So yeah, this one is definitely going to be the one that is on display, just for display purposes. And yeah, I will have my entire family looking at me kind of like, why are you displaying a notebook? And my answer will be, look at the design. You can see why. I got another notebook. And I just love how, despite the fact that this actually came in this box, they still put the address onto the envelopes. I think this is so that it does not, as they're printing these, they don't get lost. And even if they can just be easily tossed into the mail. It actually came from the same address that the mugs came from. And normally they pack and this stuff all together. But I think, yeah, these two items were actually printed and done before the mugs were, so I think that's why they got those out. These quicker than waiting for the mugs to finish up. So at least that's my theory. Actually, in fact, I think that was it. Okay. I, of course, got a magnet. I will not bring this any closer because I am not that silly as to put this any closer to a computer. And I, of course, got the pin. As you can see. This is great. Well, kind of. Trust me, I understand pin making is extraordinarily hard. I actually did this. Yeah, it was 8th grade. We actually made pins as Mother's Day gifts. It was my 8th grade year. It may have been my 7th. I don't quite remember exactly which one it was. It may have been my 7th grade year. Okay. Now down to the last two of these packages, and then I have one bonus package to open up that I've been dying to open for over a week. I'm amazed I actually went this long without opening any of this stuff. And I don't know which one this one is. As I did not mark off which one is what item. Ooh. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is a pillow. Me. tuck this tag right on into here. And this is the wedding invitation pillow. This is the "You are cordially invited to witness the wedding of Ben Skywalker Solo of the royal houses of Alderaan and Naboo, and Rey of Jakku, 33 ABY, which is after Battle of Yavin. Was it 33 or 35 ABY? After Battle of Yavin. After Battle of Yavin, that was a battle. And this one actually is an older design. You can see the Girls with Sabers logo on there. This one is an older design. This came out with their very first set of merch. This was the wedding invitation design that they did. And this was prior to Rise of Skywalker actually launching. And it was always one of these things of, oh my god, they're so gonna get married. And so they kind of made this design of a wedding invitation. And I did not get any of that merch. I did get the notebook, but I did not get a pillow, which is one of the items I wanted to get. But I didn't at the time because I really didn't know what the pillows would be like. But I finally did. I believe this one is the extra small. And if you notice, I do have my last pillow here, which is the Ben Solo Lives pillow. Why it is here is because it is here kind of to show off. This is the extra large pillow. This is the extra small pillow, I believe. I mean, look at the size difference on this. I mean, this I think is maybe about a fourth of the size of this pillow. Granted, yes, it does give dimensions, but I don't really pay attention to those. Is this one the extra small? No, this is not. Wrong packing slip. Excuse me. This is not the right packing slip either. I want to say this one is the extra small. Okay, this packing slip does not say which size it is. But I want to say this one is the extra small. And I do have another one, which is the last of the Girls with Sabers merch. Yep. I'm being attacked here. And I really shouldn't have did that. Ow. I'm always doing stuff like that. I'm always doing stuff that I really should not be doing with my arms. And you should never do this when opening a package, because you can actually hurt yourself. I'm being attacked by packing stuff here. Go away. Stay there. Thank you. Oh. Okay, I should have actually gotten this one in the extra small. Or I should have maybe have gotten this in a larger size. You guys can't really see it, but there is a bit of blurring on the bottom part of the heart here when it comes to around their hands. On camera, it's not really picking up those details, but I should have thought about it. It is a red design, and red easily bleeds. And actually, it's not really the red, it's more of the maroon that is bleeding out. I really should have thought about that when I got this pillow, because red does tend to bleed. So let me stick this. So I want to say that this one is the small pillow. I'll go ahead and do a comparison between the wedding invitation and this one. I am a little bit upset because the everything is a little bit off with this pillow as far as the printing on it. But I can't be 100% upset because it looks like was this originally this color? Okay, so no, this was not. This was actually originally this color. So, okay, here is probably what I'm thinking happened. When you have a print like this, the best way to go ahead and do it is do it on a natural color, such as this is a natural color. You can get these pillows in gray. This one is also a natural color. This one, the background is white, just everything else is printed onto here. This one, they actually had to put the actual green ink onto here and then put the other ink on top of it. And what may have happened was, because it is really only the detailing parts that are a little bit off. There we go. Now you can see it. It is only the detailing part that is smeared a little bit. You can see some of the black is smeared out. Some of this red is smeared down. Some of the black on the crown is smeared down. Now, the reason this happened was because they actually had to color this part green first and then layer these colors on top of it. And there's only so many layers until you start getting a smear, especially if the other color is not completely dry. And that's what I think happened here. They started printing with another color on top, and because the last layer was not completely dried, it started to smear it. So I'm saying the green probably went down first, along with the flesh tone, this brown, this blue, this gold, maybe this red, and maybe this part right here. But then the rest of the little details went down after that, and those are the parts that are really bleeding down. So it actually does make for a rather neat effect. It just proves that these are not mass produced, that these are produced as they are ordered, because you can see, okay, on this side the crown is fading out a little bit on the bottom part, but on this side it does not have that on the crown. So that does show that these are printed on demand. These are created as these orders are coming in. So am I bummed that it did smear? Yeah, I am a little bit bummed, but it means that this was not created until I made that order, so that means that nobody else has these types of issues, and the pillow is not fluffed all the way up into here. I will actually have to shove my hand into here and actually fix this. So I will have to actually watch when I do order something from TeePublic that I don't order a pillow that has a different background or has this much detailing on it. So that is also always a good thing to know, just personally for me, because the t-shirts did not have this problem, and they layer on the same way for these little extra details, but they may have, it does take a lot longer for the shirts to be made than it is for the rest of the merch. The person doing the printing may have just, sorry, this is being highly annoying that the tip of this side of the pillow is not where it is supposed to be. I think it is actually pointed more towards the, there's the point. So this actually got shipped out fairly quickly, so it may have been that these are independent artists. They may not be getting as many orders right now, so they may have rushed this one. So this is always a good thing to know. Definitely watch out for anything that is very detailed like this as far as these pillows go, because especially if it does contain a colored background that is not gray, black, or white. I'm not 100% sure about the black. Black, it might be fine. It might be. No, I can't be 100% sure on this one. Let's go ahead and just compare these two. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, this one is the extra small and this one is the small. And there is not very much of a difference between the two of them, really. Maybe just a, the world's tiniest bit of a difference. It's a little bit taller for the small. But I'm actually glad I got this one in the extra small. And make it another pillow that is a small to put next to this one. And then just kind of layer it like that. Or actually, I could actually layer it just like this on a bed. That would look really cute. But I do like this pillow. It is very fluffy. It is very squishy. Just like this one, and as you can see, this one is more than a fourth of the extra large pillow. So yeah, there is a big difference there. Now, I did say that I did have something a little special that I cannot believe I have actually managed to wait this long to open this package. Give me one moment.